CARERS New Zealand are sponsoring a group of people who are carers in their own home front back in New Zealand.
We're here because we're doing the Camino, so we're here as a journey, I guess. A carer's journey, yes.
So excited to be here. Yeah, it's going to be amazing.
I want to be able to walk the whole distance. That's my goal.
There is a mystical element to walking the Camino, and I was curious about that.
Yeah, it's about having time out from our family members at home on a positive basis.
I saw an advertisement for people that might be interested to go on the Camino to increase the profile of carers in New Zealand.
At the time when I inquired about it, I didn't really know whether I was going to be able to do it because I was full on into caring. It's always been something I've really wanted to do. It might be quite a life-changing thing over those 14 days.
It's much easier not to go away, and towards the end of all the preparations, I thought, I just can't do this, it's just too much.
Oh, I think they're all a bit nervous about leaving their family members behind. I'll just see what unfolds, basically.
I was really happy when the walk got underway because I was really nervous because I didn't know what it was going to be like. It was unexpected, and I was really happy to have that first day over and done with and thought, oh yes, that's what the walk is going to be like. When my husband was sick, one of my things was I really would have liked to have brought him over to Portugal and done a pilgrim's way with him, but he was never ever well enough for us to do anything. In 2013 he died. He was sick a long time. I'd like to think that he's here. I'm also for my son as well. I think, I'm walking for him as well.
Vivian's got a Down syndrome boy, so we're sort of in the same boat. You make a bit more connection probably with someone who's had a special needs child because you sort of know what they've gone through or what they're going through or whatever. Yeah.
So James, he's 25 years of age now. So he has severe cerebral palsy. He's blind as well, so it's quite a handful. In other words, we have to look after him 24 hours a day, and that'll be the first time in 25 years that I've been that long way without having some contact.
About a year ago, I moved in to live and care for my mother who had dementia and wasn't able to look after herself anymore. Then towards the end of last year, Mother passed away. She's certainly kind of with me on this journey, I feel, and I think it will be a letting go and enable me to start a new phase in my life.
Because you have so much time by yourself, and because you have peeled off the layers of responsibility and commitment, it seems to open your mind to be able to think a little bit more.
I think it's really good to have the time to actually process stuff in your head and then hear of other people's experiences and sort of take them on board. I've been able to talk about my son and my husband and things like that. I think the more you talk about it, the more you somehow cope with it or something.
I've found it reasonable, but yesterday I was really wiped out. And there was a lot of uncertainty yesterday. There was a lot of times where we weren't sure where we were on the right track, and we were quite anxious. The three of us together were quite anxious, so that could have added to it too.
I've just had to keep pushing myself along because it's been physically challenging, even although, I thought I was reasonably well prepared, but I think nothing prepares you. And I think, because we're all really strong people and we've got that determination and, you have to be strong as a carer, you don't know what's going to be thrown at you for that day, and you just got to work through things and keep going, because you just can't give up because someone else is dependent on you. It's been a bit like that on the Camino. I feel like I've got to know a whole new family while we've been walking, and it's just been amazing, having the company of the others, hearing their stories about being carers and their experiences of the Camino, and And I think it will bond us all for a long time to come, and I hope that we all stay in touch.
Just been fantastic. I think we've walked along, it's been nice walking along, talking to people. The scenery has just been fantastic. I don't think that there's one bad thing I could say. It's just going to be such an achievement to know that you can actually do this, because how would you ever know in any other way?
On the whole, everybody's been very friendly, and the locals that we pass have been waving to us and encouraging us on.
I don't believe Santiago's the end. But it's a physical destination for this part of the journey, but I think our journey will just keep living on.
I don't even know how you describe it. It was an experience. You know, like it's just like you go over everything and you just retrace everything in your mind. So in a lot of ways, I'm really glad I've got my son. I've got something in my life, because if I didn't, I don't know what I would have. I probably wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for my son.
That's it. They've done their dash. That's it. They're on the edge of the world there.
It's just been amazing, and I just feel really privileged to be here and so appreciative of having this opportunity, and to thank CARERS New Zealand for that opportunity.
Well done.